I don't know if there is a day that goes by where I am not absolutely baffled by the audacity of men. And it's really made me think about giving up dating, to be honest, because oh my god, what is wrong with people? I'm gonna have a bit of a rant today. I've not done a dating rant in a while. Things have been taken up with Stan the Man, my new dog. But oh my god, I need to rant today because your girl has some experiences that she needs to talk about. But just before we do jump into the video, if you haven't not already, definitely like and subscribe. I upload every single day on my YouTube channel. I love bright, fun, colourful makeup. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a neutral look with the Morgan Turner Love Language palette. I did do a full review of this palette, 2 looks if you wanted to go and see. This is launching on Valentine's Day, so tomorrow, or in a few days. Not yet though, so definitely stay tuned for this. But first, I'm gonna clip my hair back. I'm gonna do my base first, I think. So I filmed this review yesterday and I had a look in mind, but I'm going to hold off because I'm going to do my base, like I said, first. So I'm actually going to do concealer first, I think, because I'm going to do a little bit of a different base routine. So I'm going to use my NYX Pro Fix Stick concealer because this is a super full coverage concealer and I do have a few little acne bits and bobs to cover up today. So I'm just going to use this as like a spot concealer. My acne has definitely got a lot better. I've got over that hormonal hump and now we're on the road to recovery. So I've been quite open about like my dating life and things like that, but since I got my dog, I'm just kind of like not really interested, or I am, but I just like don't really have the time anymore. But I've still had some experiences that, let me tell you, have shooketh me to the core, and the audacity, I don't know where it comes from, to be honest. A lot of guys just don't know how to speak to me. So one of the people that I was graced with, his opening line was just walking red flag behavior. So on my dating profile, I say that I don't drink at all for medical reasons, which I don't. I've not had an alcoholic drink in like 3 years, and I put that on my dating profile because I think that's quite an important thing to know about me. His opening line was, "Oh my god, great, you can help me through my sobriety then." I'm sorry. Who do you think I am? AA? Like, what? I just don't understand people. I'm not here to help you through your sobriety. That's not why I'm here. Sorry. Okay, now my acne's covered up. I feel like we have a pretty clean slate. So I'm going to go in with my Urban Decay Hydromaniac. This is a super low coverage foundation. So that's why I just covered things up just before I started, because this has pretty much 0 cover power. I'm really close to finishing this as well, which is absolutely amazing. Hopefully I can get this done quite soon. I very rarely just put this on. Normally I have to mix it with something a little bit higher coverage, but I'm feeling like we're having a good skin day. So I'm gonna try it. I may need like 2 layers, but we can try. I want to be one of those clean girls today. I never thought I'd say that, but we can try. But yeah, the amount of guys who see my sobriety as like a challenge or just there to help them is kind of crazy. Like, that is weird to me. And that is not something that I'm gonna read and be like, oh my god, boyfriend material. I can help this guy stay sober. I can like, oh my god, be the moral crutch for this guy. Sign me up. I've never once thought that. And I never will. Maybe that's something that I can just kind of forgive as someone not having very good social cues or not really knowing when to talk or how to talk, or even just like a bad joke. But there are some that I cannot excuse. Also, side note, my skin looks great. I was really nervous just to wear this. But you know what? I think with that concealer underneath, it looks really good. I cannot remember the last time I just wore a skin tint, so I'm proud of myself. Look at me go. So the concealer that I'm going to use under my eyes is my Nabla Close-Up Concealer. This can be a little bit yellow toned, so I'm a little bit nervous to put this on, but you know what? It's okay. It's fine. I'm just going to use a tiny bit under the eyes and also on the nose. So I had a bit of a medical scare the other week, and I getting a little bit personal. I'm fine. Before we go into this, I'm absolutely fine. I found a lump on my chest and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. So I had a meeting planned with a guy and we were planning to like meet up, go on a date, and I messaged him and I just said, look, I'm really, really sorry, but I found a lump and I'm really, really scared and upset about it, so I'm gonna have to cancel our date. I don't like doing that, but you know, under the circumstances, I'm sure you can agree that I'm just not in the mindset. He left me on red. What? This guy read that I could have been like seriously ill with like the worst thing that you could possibly have left on red. I'm sorry, but that to me is totally unacceptable. Like, we were talking for a good few weeks as well. It wasn't like I was just some random person that he'd known for a day. That to me is unacceptable. Like, not even a I hope you're okay, not even a like nothing, no acknowledgement whatsoever, nothing. Support zero. Now obviously I'm not expecting like roses and a get well soon card from someone that I've never met, but am I wrong? Am I wrong in being really annoyed in this? Am I wrong in thinking that this is like ridiculous? I think for my cheek products, I'm going to use a lot of my Shop My Stash products because I want to make sure that I use them. So the bronzer that I pulled was the Biya, what is this called? This is such a long name. Streaming Light Magic Mirror Ripple Powder Blusher. Like, what the hell is going on with that name? It is a lot, but this is super cool toned, so I want to get to know it a little bit more because a lot of my bronzers are always very warm toned, and I want to give this one a go. So I'm gonna go in with this and pop this on. A lot of what I pull for my everyday makeup drawer, like Shop My Stash things, are definitely more things that I'm kind of wary of, things I'm not too sure about, so this is definitely something that I want to try more of. It's very different for me. It's very subtle. As I said, a lot of my bronzers are always quite dark and very warm tone, but this is very different. I know that obviously you could use this as like a contour, but I don't know, I just wanted to play around with it today. I wanted to make sure that I did actually get some use on it, but it seems to be working really nicely. It is different to my other ones, my other bronzers, but I think it's a little bit buildable, so that's great. But am I wrong in expecting a little bit more from men in that situation? Like, would you be upset? I don't know. Like, I'm absolutely fine. It ended up being absolutely nothing, but you know, like, it's like, what? Show like some kind of human care or human decency. Like, what the hell? I'd be more concerned like if a stranger told me that. I'd be like, oh my god, like, I hope you're okay. Nothing. So yeah, I'm not not giving him any time of day. Where is my beauty blender gone? I don't know. I'm not giving him any time of day because if he can't give me like a basic human response, like, sorry. What? No. And the cheek of it, the added cheek of it, he came back like a few days later and he was like, hey. What? What do you mean, hey? What do you mean? Didn't ask how it went, didn't ask anything, just, hey. What the hell? It makes me so angry. So the blusher that I pulled in my everyday makeup drawer is my Essence Blush Crush blusher, and I really love this. This is in the shade 20 Deep Rose, and this has actually been used a hell of a lot by me, and I just keep reaching for it because it's one of those products that I really love. It's a really nice everyday kind of shade. It's quite neutral and I really like it. This was gifted to me by my lovely friend Marley. We did do a bit of a makeup swap, and this was in the box that she gave me, the little mystery box, so I'm really, really happy that I have got to try this, because Essence is quite hard now to get in the UK because Wilko did close down, which was the main retailer. But I'm happy. I really do love Essence stuff. I need to do an Essence order because I need to get my Lash Princess mascara. And I might get the powder as well. I might do a little bit of an Essence haul. Let me know if you're interested in that, because I might do it. I might do it. But this theme of like bare minimum, that was obviously an extreme, but I've noticed it like a lot recently with obviously less extreme examples. Like, I have to ask every single man out. I can probably count on one hand the amount of times that I've been asked out, and I've been dating since like mid-September. Men don't ask women out anymore. Why? I have to plan everything. Men can't plan dates anymore for some reason. I have to figure out what we're doing. I have to figure out where we're meeting, when we're meeting, what time, what we're doing, where we're going to go to eat, what we're going to have for coffee. Like, I'm surprised I don't have to make their food order for them. Like, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? I don't get it. The bar is on the floor and they're still going below. I just don't understand. So I'm really excited to try this highlight again. I've only used this once, but this is the Pastel Roses Moon Dust Highlighter. And this was part of their Moonlight palette set. And I'm really, really excited because I really want to try this again. This is a very, very thick formula. So I'm just going to pop this on the cheeks and really try and blend it in, because I find that with these very thick formulas, the more time you use, the more time you blend it in for, the kind of smoother that it starts to look. There we go. But I honestly think since I got Stan, I've only had Stan just over a week, but like I've really not been bothered about dating, because I feel like I have that like connection in my life, if that makes sense. I have like my dog, I have my little guy who like cuddles, and you know, I have that. Why do I need a man? Why do I need a boyfriend when I have a dog, you know? And he's taking up a hell of a lot of my time anyway, so you know. So like I said, for eyeshadow, we're going to be using the brand new Odens Morgan Turner Love Language palette. This again is going to be launching on Valentine's Day, so very, very soon. So keep an eye out. I have done, like I said, a full review earlier on my channel. So if you're looking for 2 more looks with this, definitely go and check that out. I'm going to start with the shade Service, which is this lid setting shade up here. And I'm just going to use that to dust it all over my crease. I do find that with Odens eye shades, I personally find them easier to blend when I have set my lid, so I do just like to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, I think the shade Crush, which is this lilac-y shade. I did have a different look in mind, but it was gonna be using Quality Time and Affirmation, which I've already used those 2 shades in my review look, so I don't really want to have to use them again. I want to use new shades, so I'm going to go in with Crush. That is a lot of fallout. Oh boy, that's a lot of fallout. And I'm just going to use this as a transition shade, the first transition shade all the way through the crease. And I'm just going to build it up on a fluffy brush. I've also noticed with dating, but this isn't like a new thing, this is something that I've realized very, very quickly, and that's if you're not interested in talking about like the deed, most men do not care. I have had this guy who I've been kind of talking on and off with for quite a while, and he always brings things back to that. And the minute that I shut him down, because I shut him down every single time, the minute I shut him down, he's like, okay, sorry, bye, like dips. So I'm like, why keep trying? Why keep trying? Because you know that I'm gonna shut you down again. It's like embarrassing. Like, surely they feel embarrassed, or they just don't have any shame, clearly. But yeah, since Stan came along, I am definitely a lot easier with things like that. Like, I don't really feel the need for a man. Like, yeah, a boyfriend would be great, but I'm really, really happy with my life. I'm happy with Stan. I'm happy with my work, with my jobs. So It's not a necessity. And to be honest, men just annoy me. That was a big snort from Stan. He knows I'm talking about him. I really like this shade. It's not quite as pigmented as the like pure pink matte, but with a little bit of building, it definitely does get there, which is nice. Okay, now I think I'm going to use the same brush and go in with Date Night, which is this. I think this is a cream to powder formula because there is little to no fallout to this. And it's just like super creamy. I did use this as a winged eyeliner in one of my review looks, and I was shocked at how little fallout there was with this. So yeah, I really do think this is like a cream to powder kind of formula, which is amazing because the fallout is non-existent, and I love that. Less pressure for me. I did say to myself as well this time round, like in the dating scene, that I'm not settling for anyone. I feel like I've settled in my past few relationships and there have been like fundamental things wrong that I've just kind of ignored. But this time around I'm looking for like the perfect person, and I'm slowly realizing that I don't think that person exists. I honestly don't. Like, the common sense of men is non-existent, and I just don't understand how, why, who, what. Like, I just don't get it. I just think that Stan is my man, and I'm just gonna focus on him, on me, on what I enjoy, my career, and if something comes along, something comes along. But honestly, like right now, I'm just thinking I cannot be bothered with this. I cannot. Surely I can't do this much longer because, oh my god, girl, it's tiring. I'm going to go in with the shade Gifts, I think, which is this purple, like slightly warmer tone purple. I'm going to start popping that on the lid. It's a super, super vibrant shade, super shimmery. I love that. And then on like the inner part of the lid, I kind of want to go in with 829, which is this super, super intense gold. I'm just going to pop that on the very inner part of the lid. Wow, that is so stunning. And it just adds a little bit of lightness. Yeah, I think that works really nice. I always love using Colourpop Charmer whenever I do like a pink or a purple look. I always like doing black in the waterline normally, but this one is kind of, it is dark, but it's also kind of that purple as well. From far away, it doesn't look purple. It just kind of looks, I don't know, kind of browny, but it goes really, really well with like purple and warm tone looks. So I really, really love that. This sparkle is crazy. That's so, so nice. So I'm going to do my lashes and my brows off camera. I'm going to do the lips together with you guys. Maybe we'll do another one of the Morgan Turner collab lip products, but we'll see, and I'll see you in one sec. Okay, I'm back with my lashes and my brows on, and you know what? I really like this look. I know I'm not really a purple girl, but I really like it. I really like it. I think because it's so sparkly and shimmery and like ethereal. Yeah, this is really cute. So the lip combo that I'm going to use today is Colourpop Brink Lip Liner and then the Morgan Turner Odens Eye Gloss in the shade Beso or Beso. I'm really not sure what that is. I don't know if that's an acronym or what, but I'm really not cool enough to understand those references. Something that I will say about the lip products, one little gripe is I keep my lip products like this and they don't have the colours on them, and they also don't have the formula names on the glosses. They have it on the box but not the actual gloss, and I'm not keeping the box. So when they're all like this, yes, you can see the names, but you can't see the colours of them, so I don't know, a little bit of a nitpick there. So I'm going to use Brink from Colourpop. This is just a really nice warm nude lip liner. Here we go. I think that goes quite well, and I think it is going to go really well with this shade. I did lip swatch all of the collection in my review video. So if you are interested in that, definitely go and check that out. Okay, that combo's really, really nice. They go together really, really well. And this is the final look. What do you think? I think it's really, really cute. I don't do purple often at all, but I really do like this. It's super shimmery, super sparkly, and I'm really, really happy with it. So let me know if you've had any absolute dating nightmares recently. Can you believe the stories that I have told you today? Because honestly, if someone had told me this, I would not have believed them. Not at all, but it happened to me, and I can tell you this happened, and I'm shooketh, I'm shocked, I'm disappointed, I am angry, and what the hell's going on? I'm honestly stepping back. I'm taking a step back. I'm gonna spend some time with my one and only boy, Stan the man, and just let the men do what the men do, which is not much, apparently. So, yeah. I'm learning to accept that. But this is it. This is where I'm going to love you and leave you today, guys. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for a brand new video. Bye bye.